Latest figures show a decrease in the number of unemployment beneficiaries, while the unemployment rate itself is still rising. Green Party Co-Leader Meteria Turei says the discrepancy between the figures shows Kiwi families are not receiving the support they deserve.
About 5,000 people from the domestic purposes benefit have come off the benefit. Around 3,000 of those, it's said, have gone into work. That leaves another 2,000 where it's uncertain what has happened to those families. Some of those families will just be without support because they've been forced off the benefit or are otherwise unable to get access to the DPB as they should have.
Turei says the drop in people receiving a benefit does not just account for people who have found employment, but a large number are unaccounted for because of recent welfare reforms put in place.
What we see with increasing numbers of people unemployed and fewer on the benefit is that the benefit numbers are hiding unemployment. These will be people like women who have lost their jobs but whose partners work and so are not entitled to a benefit. Young people who are unable to get work and are being forced to rely on their parents for support because they're not entitled to a benefit. So the dole numbers are not an example of how many people are unemployed. They're an example of people who are being forced off welfare even though they need it.
She says the welfare state is meant to care for families when they need the most support and not put those most vulnerable in a poverty trap at a time when the unemployment rate stands at a 20-year high.
I myself was on the domestic purposes benefit. I was able to get my law degree while I was on the benefit, taking care of my girl. The support that was available for me 20 years ago has gone. So women in my situation would not be able to get the same support, and I'm horrified by that. Those who are in need should be able to get help. They need a hand up, they need a real ladder out of that poverty, and the welfare system should be designed to provide that ladder out as it did for me and as it did for Paula Bennett. But Paula Bennett has pulled the ladder up from beneath her and left women and children languishing in poverty.
And Turei says welfare reforms such as the Work for the Dole scheme will cause even more problems for vulnerable children over the next year to come. Davina Rona, 9 Local News.